I have become victim to what is quite possibly the most unfair ban, well, at least one of the most unfair bans in Roblox history. So earlier this month, I was struck with this banned for 7 days message. It was completely random. I had no idea why. Our content moderators have determined that your behavior at Roblox has been in violation of our terms of use. Moderator note, your account has been moderated for creating, promoting, or participating in inappropriate behavior or content. Roblox does not permit associations with terrorism or violent extremism. This is a violation of our terms of use. Okay, first off, what the heck? I am not associated with terrorism or violent extremism. Plus, at the time of this warning, I've been relatively inactive. I've only hopped on natural disaster survival a couple of times, and that's it. Roblox was just running in the background of my tab, so I'm like, what the heck? This must be one of those moderator glitches or whatever, because it doesn't even tell me what I did. It just says I'm associated with terrorism or violent extremism. Usually they give you they show you an image or name of the offensive item that gets you banned, but right here, as you can see, there's nothing. There's nothing to tell what I could have possibly done, so I just had to sit back and accept this seemingly random ban for 7 days. But at the very least, it was only for 7 days. And that's what I thought, until a couple days after I reactivated my account. Account deleted! And look at the moderator note, it's the exact same thing. Roblox does not permit associations with terrorism or violent extremism. Yet again, it does not show me what I did. It does not tell me what I did. It just says I am apparently have associations with terrorism or violent extremism. What the heck? This is not good, Roblox. How was I supposed to take action against the problem if you do not provide me with what the problem is? You can't just say I'm associated with terrorism or violent extremism and not tell me why you think such a thing. So of course I sent him an appeal. I was like, hello, I have just wrongfully lost my account that I've had for nearly 10 years for associations with terrorism or violent extremism. I don't even know what this means, and I have not been told what I did specifically. If anything has been done wrong on this account, then it was not me, as I have been inactive, only leaving Roblox running in the background in my tabs. Perhaps I have been hacked? I don't know, but I would like to request my account back because I have had it for over 10 years and there is nothing I could have possibly done to warrant such a moderator note. Admittedly, this appeal was not the best. I did not say all that I wanted to say, so right after, I replied to their automated email with an email that provides more context. I said, hello, this is the owner of the account Megamental, which was recently terminated for associations with terrorism or violent extremism. While I have sent in an appeal due to the fact I am not and never have been associated with either of these things, I do feel as though I didn't provide enough information/context in it. You can read all of this if you want to. I'm not going to go over everything I said, but here I explain that I couldn't have possibly done anything to prevent this account termination because in the 7-day ban, as you saw previously, they did not tell me what I did, which is completely unfair. So yeah, that's what I sent them. And you know what response I got? Tristan, Roblox. Hello there. Thank you for contacting Roblox Appeals about your moderation concern. The account Megalomental received a moderation action for publishing experience models that violated the Roblox community standards, terrorism and violent extremism content, Moonman morph. At the very least, they told me what was wrong. Okay, I need to provide context. Basically, 6 years ago in 2018, when I was 13 years old, I was a 13-year-old child. I watched Markiplier play Five Nights with Mac Tonight, which featured the character Mac Tonight, not Moonman, Mac Tonight. And I created a morph of him on Roblox because I was going to make a game with him or something. I don't know. And I haven't touched it since. And apparently, there's a meme that isn't very nice involving the character, which I had no idea about. I was a 13-year-old child, so I replied. I said, "Hi, this is Megalomental again. Thank you for the response. This Moonman morph you're referring to was strictly based on the McDonald's Mac Tonight mascot, and that is it. I created the morph when I was around 13 years old for a Five Nights with Mac Tonight game that I ended up never publishing, and I had absolutely zero foul intentions when making it." Then I just went on to explain that I am just now learning about whatever this Moonman thing is. I humbly ask once more that you restore my account. Now that I am actually aware what the problem is, I will immediately delete the model from my inventory / overwrite it as soon as I am able to. I would hate to lose my account over something I innocently made when I was young and blissfully ignorant. You know, this is something any human being, I would imagine, could understand. And you know what Roblox Support hit me with? Do you know what they hit me with? Alex, Roblox. Hello there. We're sorry, but we're unable to provide you with any further information or response regarding this inquiry. We encourage you to review the previous information sent to you, as we have provided you with all that we can at this time. Alex, what are you doing? This undeniably shows me that my response was absolutely not read. Nothing I said was taken into consideration, assuming that a human even looked at my response. So I replied with, "I sincerely apologize if I am becoming a bother. I understand that you guys have to go through hundreds if not thousands of these every day, but I can assure you my points are worth taking into consideration. The reply I left above provides very important context to the situation. I created the morph when I was 13, I had zero clue about any offensive memes involving the character until now, and I wasn't given any of the proper information until my account had already been terminated. It's that simple. I believe I made it clear that I've been willing to comply the whole time and delete / overwrite the morph. I was just unable to before it was too late due to the moderator note's consistent failure to give me an example of what the issue was. I'm sure you can see how unfair and, dare I say, rigged this seems. It was physically impossible for me to take action against the problem because realistically there was no way of me knowing that it even was that random model I made 6 years ago with no ill intentions. I believe I am making a very compelling argument here. And this reply that I left got no response at all. That was completely ignored, not even an automated response. This got no response at all. No one at Roblox ever saw this. So I resorted to plan B and sent in another actual appeal on the Roblox website. My second appeal said, "My account has been terminated over a morph I created 6 years ago when I was a 13-year-old child." I thought this would actually work this time because I'm actually providing context now that I am aware of what the issue was. That now that I've finally been told what it was, I address it in the appeal, so maybe someone will actually read what I have to say. The morph was based on the old McDonald's character called Mac Tonight for an experience I was going to make based on the game Five Nights with Mac Tonight. Apparently, this character has been tainted by some old internet meme that I had no clue about back then and am just learning about now against my will. As an innocent child, there was no way I could have possibly known this, and as someone who still tends to stay in a relatively decent corner of the internet, there is still no way I could even have known now. Last week, my account was temporarily banned due to associations with terrorism or violent extremism, the exact same reason it's terminated now. The problem is that I was given zero information about what on my account made me deserving of the ban, so there was no way I could have possibly prevented the account termination. This is completely unfair and sketchy. Please unban. And here I was. I thought that this appeal that I sent in would seal the deal. I thought it would be more than enough to let a human moderator know that, hey, this was just a severe misunderstanding. My account was completely unfairly terminated due to this understanding and lack of communication on Roblox's part. So I thought, hey, this is it. I'm getting my account back. But woo! Wouldn't you know it? That was far from what actually happened. I was hit with this reply from Mark. "Hello there. Thank you for contacting Roblox Appeals about your moderation concern. The account Megalomental received a moderation action for publishing experience model, which was the Mac Tonight morph that I made, and it still says terrorism or violent extremism, reference Moonman. After reviewing all the available evidence, the consequence for this conduct will not be adjusted. Yet again, this shows that what I had to say was not actually read because I explained that it was not even supposed to be Moonman. I replied to this email with screenshot evidence of all of my bans and all of my previous interactions with moderations. I said, "Hello, thank you for the response. I humbly request that what I have to say is read, as it provides very important context to the situation at hand." And I explain all that I can explain right here. and including the screenshot evidence of the moderator notes that provided me with no context as to what I could possibly do to prevent a future account termination, along with the unfruitful conversation I had with moderation. This should be more than enough proof. Do you know what response I got to this email, providing as much proof as possible? Sasha, hello there. We're sorry, but we're unable to provide. This is the exact same email I got. And if you look at the date and time, it was sent literal minutes after I had sent this email. This is all automated. There are no humans at Roblox Support. This is all automated. This is bots. This is a system, an artificial intelligence system that has no way of reading. And then I decided to pull the last move I possibly could. I sent in one last appeal. My valuable account, Megalomental, has been terminated over this asset I created 6 years ago when I was 13. I didn't know this until I contacted support due to the fact Roblox failed to provide me with anything that could possibly identify the problem in the moderator notes. No, it is not a Moonman morph. It is supposed to be Mac Tonight. Again, I created this when I was a child and I didn't know anything. Everything about this situation is unfair, from the moderator notes not telling me what I did wrong, which prevented me from fixing it until it was too late, to the assumption that I knew about offensive internet memes Moonman when I was that young. I will provide more information with screenshot evidence and an email replying to the automated message I get when sending in this appeal. Due to the character limit here, I humbly ask that a human moderator take a proper look at what I have to say as soon as possible. I cannot lose my nearly 10-year-old account over a severe misunderstanding. And here's the email I sent for this one. This one is super long. As you can see, it's huge. It provides screenshot evidence, all of the screenshot evidence with all previous conversations with moderators. And I put everything that I could have possibly put in this email. You can pause and read it, because I'm not reading all of that. But I made everything I possibly could have said very clear in this email. If a human were to read this, I believe, I'm of the personal belief, if a human, living, breathing human being would read this, they would understand, and my account would have been unterminated by now. Do you know what response I got to this near, dare I say, perfect email proving my innocence with screenshot evidence and all? Do you know what response I got? Hello there. Thank you for contacting Roblox Appeals about your moderation concern. The account Megalomental received a moderation action for publishing experience models that violated the community standards. Reference, Moonman. None of what I said was read. I waited days for a response, and I got this same exact automated message. There is no Sasha, there is no Tristan, there is no Alicia, and there is no Roblox support. It's all useless, unless you're like a big YouTuber or something. But Roblox, you better. We need to start the hashtag Unban Megalomental on Twitter, YouTube, whatever, with a link to this video to Roblox, because clearly they are not going to take a single look at what you have to say unless you are notable. So please, I beg you guys, we need to do something about this. I had my account for almost 10 years. I really would like to get it back. So please, if you can, we need to stop. We need to not allow this to happen anymore. This is pretty bad. I don't know if I have a potential legal argument here. Probably not the best thing that I put all my evidence on YouTube before consulting a lawyer. But I don't know, man. I don't want to do all that. I just want my account back. Please unban me, Roblox, right now.